Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a deadly duo in love that loves reaction to some death battle.
Yeah, and right before we started, I saw the thumbnail for this, which freaked me out.
Yeah, so this is Joker versus Sweet Tooth, DC versus Twisted Metal. If you want all our death battle reactions, check out the description of this video. We got playlists there for you. And real quickly, Bethany's going to explain how I do death battle on this channel.
Yeah, I am. Okay, so if you joined us in the past, and last year, you would have seen that Ken and I like to bet on death battles. This year, we're making it more interesting. We've added money. So now we actually bet a dollar amount on who we think will win. And the one of us who has the most money by Thanksgiving this year will choose our cosplay outfits for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
All right, are you ready?
I don't know, it's a clown and I'm freaking out.
They visit you for birthday parties, cheer
and freak you out.
When you're sad, and probably also want to kill you.
That's exactly why I don't do clowns.
The Joker, Gotham's jester of genocide.
And Sweet Tooth, the violent victor of Twisted Metal.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Gotham City, a vile breeding ground for criminals and crazy people.
In such a bleak city, it's important to look for humor wherever you can, even if it's during the act of murder. And no one gets more jollies out of ruthless felonies than the Joker.
I'm here, bitches! I've got favors for everybody!
But before he became the clown prince of crime, who was he? A thief who accidentally got his pregnant wife killed? A mob boss who stabbed Batman's girlfriend? A petty thug in the wrong place at the wrong time? Nobody knows for sure, not even the Joker himself.
What we do know is that most likely at some point he fell into a vat of mysterious chemicals and Batman was involved. However he came to be, from that moment on, his body and mind were altered forever.
With a new smile big enough to rival the Grinch, the Joker decided he'd make sure the whole world would share in his sick joke.
And what comedy act would be complete without a few wonderful toys?
This guy may like his pistols, machine guns, and explosives, but outside of that, his taste in weaponry is anything but simple.
Ow! My eye! Sucker!
Like a true prankster gone mad, he carries razor-sharp playing cards, a gag flower filled with acid, an electric hand buzzer that goes a little too far.
But deadliest and most haunting of all is his trademark Joker Venom, a deadly concoction which poisons its victims, forcing them into fits of laughter so uncontrollable that they suffocate and die while contorting their facial muscles into a nightmarish grin.
Talk about killing the audience.
The scratching.
It's dangerous to carry around.
Fortunately for the creepy clown, he's manufactured so much Joker Venom over the years, repeated exposure has given him immunity to his own toxin. But the laughing gas isn't all that makes him a threat in
Make this
battle.
pencil disappear.
It's gone.
He's a cunning strategist who screws with the minds of the sane and insane.
You rather golden
He can
chest,
whip
okay?
up disguises so convincing that not even the world's greatest
impressive.
detective
Beat Wonder
recognized him. And for a guy this lanky, he's also surprisingly great going fist to fist.
And like most heroes and villains who have been in the game since the 1940s, of course, he has his own car.
Look at that thing! God, I really need to get back to work on the Boomstick Mobile.
The Joker Mobile, as it's called, was built to compete with the legendary Batmobile.
It has mounted machine guns, a
Remember
bulletproof
that, McGann?
exterior, and a lethal cannon up top that can spew missiles everywhere.
After so many years of terrorizing Gotham and beyond, the Joker has more than earned his role of sworn enemy to the Batman. Despite Batman's ludicrous skill and intellect, the Joker's forethought and planning has outsmarted Bats numerous times. In some cases, he's even gone hand to hand and held his own with the Caped Crusader.
Who was trained by ninjas?
He's outfoxed plenty of other heroes too, including Superman, whose brain can function thousands of times faster than humans like Joker.
He incapacitated Wonder Woman with just a puff of Joker venom, blew up Robin after viciously beating him with a crowbar, and when he tracked down Batgirl, Well, let's put it nicely and say that she became handy-capable from that point on. And thanks to his own insanity, the Joker has stupidly high pain tolerance. The dude got a batarang lodged in his eye and was still running around laughing and shooting people. God damn! That's almost as bad as the time he had his own face cut off for giggles.
Way worse. Ugh. He can certainly take the pain, but this sadistic psychopath is still no harder to kill than most of his victims.
He can die from certain poisons, neck snapping, being stabbed by Pirate Batman, getting bitten by Vampire
Pirate
Batman,
Batman.
and even just a good old-fashioned Superman high five.
But one thing remains certain. Having
Superman.
this clown show up for your party would make it one bad day. How far would you go to have your greatest wish granted? How much would you destroy to get your way?
Any extreme!
For those willing to go to any extreme, the annual Twisted Metal contest is right up your alley.
In Twisted Metal, competitors smash vehicles into public property and each other. And that's when they're not shooting crazy shit like rockets and bombs all over the place.
Oh my.
God, that'd be fun.
The insane lure of Twisted Metal attracts some of the most deranged and unstable minds in the world, including a clown with a flaming scalp, the driver of the infamous ice cream truck called Sweet Tooth.
No.
Light 'em up, boys.
Before he was a scary serial killer driving a truck, Marcus Kane was a scary ice cream man driving a truck. And like every ice cream man I know, Marcus had a serious evil split personality problem.
Trapped within his head, this sinister side desperately clawed for freedom,
Best friend,
eventually
a paper
forcing
bag.
Marcus to finally give in and carve his new persona a face. On that day, Marcus Kane died, and the rampage of Needles Kane began.
Needles spent his days murdering anyone he could find, including his own wife and child.
He prefers killing up close and as violently as possible with his giant serrated machete.
Which tons of people have been introduced to. They're
Damn.
dead now.
By his own account, he slaughtered 1,000 people before he was finally arrested. It was here he was cursed by a preacher named Preacher to suffer the fires of hell, which apparently means having your head burst into flames forever.
Enraged, he busted out and was eventually found by a man named Calypso. See, Calypso was the one organizing the Twisted Metal tournament, and he thought Needles would be just perfect for it.
For Needles, winning Twisted Metal meant having any wish of his choosing granted. He could finally end the everlasting pain. Or have all the candy in the world, anything really. How could he say no?
Needles knew just the car that would take him to victory. Complete with tasty treats, his ice cream truck, the Sweet Tooth.
This modified Chevrolet step van is anything but what it appears to be. With its shocking maneuverability and durability, Sweet Tooth is like a tank, capable of taking loads of damage without stopping.
The Sweet Tooth menu includes front-mounted spikes, Gatling guns, and homing ice cream cone missiles. And for the cherry on top, he blasts the explosive clown head from the roof as a homing weapon, which laughs and goes through walls. That's not enough, it transforms into a goddamn robot.
The Sweet Bot carries a massive multi-barrel Gatling gun, reinforced armor plating, and can even throw its own head like a grenade.
But the real beauty's in the Sweet Slam, an attack where the bot launches into the air with its jetpack and drops like a hammer with enough force to crush a whole building.
Sweet Tooth can take dozens of missiles and keep on trucking. But even without his wheels, Needles is one tough son of a bitch. He's strong enough to casually shatter reinforced windows, tough enough to take a stab to the face.
And he even survived the electric chair. Doesn't that mean he gets to walk free? I read that on the internet once.
No, first, that's a myth. Second, a person wouldn't be able to walk after getting blasted with over 2,000 volts of electricity, stopping their heart, burning their body, paralyzing their muscles, and melting their eyes. Unless you're Needles Kane, who broke out of the chair, killed everyone, and escaped.
See, this is why anytime I meet a clown, I take him out right away.
When has a
Yep.
clown ever done anything to you?
They've never had the chance. Who's laughing now, Chuckles?
But Needles is by no means
Yeah, I'm a
unkillable,
boomstick
and
on this.
Calypso has played him for a fool more times than not. Like when he wished to find his missing daughter so he could kill her, and wound up trapped and suffocating in her coffin. Underground. Because she was already dead.
Still, it just goes to show Needles and his sweet tooth will do anything it takes to get the kill.
What have you done with my son?
Oh, he's gonna scoop out his eyes?
No.
Fucking clowns.
Yeah.
Fucking clowns.
Yeah.
All right, I go first in this one. I'm betting most I've bet so far. I'm betting 25, and I'm putting it on Joker. Joker's gonna win one because he has my loyalty. And two, like Sweet Tooth has a cool ass car, but I don't think it's anything compared to the Batmobile. So Joker's already kind of like handled that. And I just think Joker's more cunning, more clever. I don't know, has a higher threshold for pain. Maybe we don't know if that guy's like immune to toxins, so he could like the gas could hurt him.
Your big bet inspires me to feel safe in my big bet, which is
Oh
the
my God.
biggest I've made so far. And it's $20 on Joker because Sweet Tooth is a clown.
Yeah.
And I think that says enough. But if it doesn't, the Joker is unpredictable. His whole thing is that he thrives in chaos theory. You never know what he's going to do next. And the minute you think you do, he does the opposite. You don't know what to expect with him. Sweet Tooth to me just seems more like your typical serial killer posing as a like innocuous, like, I'm just an ice cream guy, and look at me, I'm a clown, I'm sweet, I'm good with kids. No, you're not. You're not.
He does have some supernatural elements, right, to him.
He does, but I'm more confident in Joker. I'm much more familiar with Joker, so I have an inherent bias going in.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
All right, come on, Joker.
I like the model, but not really my color.
Nice.
It's perfect.
Oh, he's gonna mess him right. Oh, he's gonna take it.
Oh,
Ooh, like taking candy from a baby.
nice.
Fun.
I like that they brought the cars into this.
Yep.
Ooh, so many buttons. Meeny, miny. All of them. What's this one do?
It's like the red button in the Men in Black car.
Yep.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Joker.
Really? Can't just let a guy have his fun. Okay. Let's go.
Here I come, Scrawny.
Oh, damn.
All right, let's see it. Come and get it, tough guy. You miserable excuse for a clown. Come on. Come on.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, excuse me. I want to drive. Let me put that out for you.
Oh.
Shut up and bleed, you mother.
Ooh.
Get out.
Oh, my spleen.
You see my spleen?
Oh, can't take a joke. Can you, big guy?
Oh, crap.
Oh, damn.
Okay, that's funny.
Oh!
Joker. Come on, Joker.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about this. Killing someone from inside a tin can. That's no fun. The cold of their skin, the blankness of their eyes, the reveal of who they really are. It's so much better when you savor all the little emotions.
Oh, the mind games.
He's expert at that.
Right?
Right. I want to see you bleed. I want to watch you die.
Just one more lesson. Capiche? The best kind of punchline is the one you don't see coming.
What is this? Die, 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 die.
Oh. What a great ending.
Oh, that laugh.
KO!
Oh, come on. It wasn't that funny.
Both clowns were skilled in combat, but Joker's superior tactics and unpredictable weaponry gave him the leg up he needed.
When
Yep.
you have a toxic gas so deadly it can take out the entire Justice League,
Yeah.
all the Joker needed was one opportunity to use it.
And despite his lanky frame, the Joker can take a lot of punishment, and he's good enough to survive hand-to-hand combat with Batman.
Hell, he's smart enough to trick Batman and even manipulate the incorruptible Superman into being pawns in his scheme.
As opposed to Needles, whose mental capacity is limited to just one thing.
Murder, murder, and more murder with a dash of ice cream.
The Joker has plenty of experience manipulating the minds of homicidal maniacs. In fact, many people like Needles have wound up in Joker's gang. It was only a matter of time before he made his opportunity to use the Joker Venom.
Joker wasn't clowning around in this gas of a fight that had us on pins and needles.
We should really put you on a limit.
Oh, come on, Wiz. Those puns were sweet.
The winner is the Joker.
Well, that was fun. Chinese.
Okay, so you piggybacked my big bet and you got on top of it, but that was smart. This is good betting. I did close it by 5, so you got 315 and I got 270. So you're over the 300 mark. So you're doing really well this season. I'm at 270. We're both in the plus column as far as like, what we started with, which was 250.
Well, in all fairness, if you had not gone first this time, it probably would have gone very differently. Notoriously, I am a conservative bettor.
Yes.
I would not have gone big if I was going first, and then you would have gone big and closed the gap more. But because you went first, I had the advantage, and I could match it.
And that's the way it works sometimes. That's what I'm saying. It was a smart betting strategy by you because you already had the lead and you had thought that Joker was going to win anyways. So you bet just a little bit. And that way, if I win, I catch up, but like I'm already kind of far behind. So I don't catch up too much. But if I lose, then I drop even more far behind and like you don't lose that much. So it's a good strategy.
Thanks.
As far as the fight goes, I really enjoyed this battle. I like the animation for it, first of all. I thought that was really good. Sometimes in these death battles, especially like the older ones, they go up based off of like the games, the fighting games. So the animation isn't always so solid and everything. It's a little bit harder to sometimes it's a little bit harder to get into it. This one, the animation was great, and I loved the ending of it. I thought that was the story of it was fun.
Yeah, they employed a true to tradition Joker style that I should have known better, but it gets me every time, which is the fact that like Joker will look like he is losing, and he will look like he is losing until you believe he is losing.
Yeah.
And then he'll win. And that is, I love that about this, because part of my betting strategy was thinking, well, you know, the Joker mobile is like the likeness of the Batmobile, which is indestructible.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be better than this guy's ice cream cart. So yeah, I'm going to bet on Joker. And then the Joker mobile is the one that gets demolished and the ice cream truck is still going. I was like, ooh.
Then it turns into like a transformer.
Yeah, maybe I didn't do right on this. And then it turns into a transformer, rightly said, which I'm like, oh shit. Like the Joker versus a transformer, not great odds. And then he gets thrown and he's impaled on like metal.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm going, but he has to win. He's the freaking Joker. And yet at the same time, as is always the case in like all the movies, it gets to the point where you're certain he's losing, you're certain he's gonna die, and he has that ace up his sleeve, and he did in this, and just well done to the Death Battle crew, because that was very, very well played out.
Couldn't have said it better myself. You'll let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments, and if you want all of our Death Battle reactions, check out the description of this video. We got playlists there for you.
We do.
Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Death Battle Joker versus Sweet Tooth, but just keep in mind
That our reaction is definitely not definitive.